Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if the video was on or not because I'm actually recording on YouTube now instead of like the video type of thing. And I could tell, if I look up this way, that's the camera, but I'm gonna look straight ahead because I can see myself and I have good conversations with myself. So we're gonna work it out. I know I'm usually in the bathroom, but I like being in my bed. It's more comfortable. I don't have to move around too much. It's a nice lightly dimmed, you know, light thing going on. And yeah, it's almost just like having a conversation just between us. Well, anyway, I wanted to discuss something that kind of drove me insane for a couple of days, but I'm really enjoying all these new experiences I'm experiencing as I get older, as I get an older son, as I go through a transition. Like, it's just certain things that you're gonna I guess I won't say always get tested on, that you're gonna have to go through because, like, things are getting different or whatever. So my son has a girlfriend. I won't say girlfriend, it's a girl, they're friends, they like each other, they talk, you know, I guess you could say so, whatever. This day and age and this era of kids, they're very, very different. So I still try to raise my son with a lot of my morals and values because I just think structure and culture is very important. And I just think it's needed. So, and it's a little difficult being a mom raising a boy because it's like you really don't know how they feel on an emotional level. It's just certain things that I will never understand because that's just the way it is. He's a he and I'm a she. So I do my best, but I always wanted to make sure that we had very good conversations. I wanted him to always feel open to talk to me about everything, and we have that. He's come to me and confided in me about some things, or just pick my brain about something. He talks to me about his day. He gets him very good, detailed about what's going on. So we have a very good communication. I never want to be that type of parent to just be like, no, you better not, whatever. But I felt the need I had to be hard on him. And that's how I was early on when he was younger. I felt, I had to beat him. I had to like yell. I had to like be authoritative. Like, I just felt like I had to always come with. And the real reason I think was because, I just was angry. And I was angry at, men. So having a boy child, it taught me to have to now pay attention to a young man, pay attention to a man, pick up their energy, try to figure them out a little bit, just take some time. So he's like, like, I can talk to him about anything. Like, if I'm having a bad day, I can have my son come into my room. We can watch a movie or whatever, and he'll know just like what to say, what to do, or what have you. Like, even when we taking, like, it's something as simple as like taking a drive. We take drives and just like go to the mall, hang out, go get something to eat. He's my DJ, and he plays like all my favorite songs. I'm talking about from 2000, from the 90s. He knows like all my songs. He loves a lot of different type of music. So he's just like a really cool kid. So I never doubt him or anything, but if I ever feel like he's maybe missing something, I just want to make sure that I'm there to give him what my mom called a teachable moment. So I know I'm carrying on, but anyway. So I was walking past his room maybe a couple of days ago, whatever, and they were talking, and you kind of hear her like, "Okay, babe," and how she felt about him and things like that. It's just some things. I won't get into detail because it's really between us. But I just thought it was a little bit inappropriate. I just felt like they're not ready for nothing of that nature. Like, they just don't have a clue. And I said, gosh, I need to talk to him about this because I don't want him to fall into this, this whole relationship type thing. Like, it's just not what he needs right now. So, I finally got the courage to talk to him because, like I said, I was upset, I was hurt, I was scared. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what I needed to do. I know it needed to be done correctly, about, you know what I'm saying? So I took time to think about what to say, how I'm going to say it, my tone, my delivery. I wanted to get my point across where I wanted him to wait for high school anyway to start dating. I let him, try it out or whatever. Okay, fine. And I told him I never wanted you to get into this whole thing of, you know, you need to be this type of person, you need to be this type of boy, you have to, you know, do everything this person says, and just because they may feel some kind of way towards you and tell you, oh, you know, I like you this way and you don't, like, don't feel the need to have to just go along with it because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings because you're a nice guy. And, you know, we talked about how I felt where they need to be right now. It shouldn't be no babes. Your name is Donovan. Her name is such and such. That's what you two need to call each other. I said, you don't even know, you know, anything about too much of a person until you like meet the family, so you know, see what's really going on. So who's to say that she can even date? I said, we don't know. We're going by what she said. And you know, this girl comes from like an Indian background, so her culture I know sometimes is a little strict. So you know, it's just like certain things he doesn't know, he's not aware of. So I know for sure, almost, I could be wrong, I want to say like a good 90% they would not approve of you know what I'm saying, this situation to that extent. It has to be very cordial, very, you know, kiddie-ish, very their age. So I had to talk. He was like, "Oh no, ma, I know." I said, "Shit, you like to still go play outside? Like you ain't trying to be booed up with nobody. He still like to play his video games. He still like to jump in the snow. Like he still like to do kid shit. Shit, he's supposed to be doing his age. Not no dating and you tied up all day." And he was like, "No, ma, that's why you be seeing me going outside because I tell, listen, I got to get off the phone and go outside." I said, "I see that. You know, I'm proud of you. That's what this is what I'm talking about." You know, he was engaging in the conversation. He was paying attention. So I'm glad about that. Because it's like, you know, sometimes you're not going to have that man around to call, be like, "Look, you know, this is going on. I need you know, I need to get some." I mean, I could have, and I was thinking of that, like, you know, maybe I should reach out to my brother. Maybe I should reach out to this person, to that person. I'm like, no, you know what? I want to have this conversation. I'm going to say it from a mother's standpoint and, you know, whatever. And we did great. You know, it worked pretty well. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of shocked how well he took it. He understood and he was cool with it. Like, yeah, you're right. Like, I ain't really trying to do too much right now. You know what I'm saying? He enjoyed being who he is. And I like the fact that he's not a follower. You know, he'll try something, but he's like, I love the fact that he has so much respect for me as, you know what I'm saying, his mom. And, you know, it's just a lot of things. Like, I've even heard him say, you know, I can never do this or do that because, you know, I know it would hurt my mom. You know, she does so much for me. And he's like, I just don't see how people could just do certain things knowing it would hurt their mom or it affect their mom. And I was like, wow. You know what I mean? So it gets tough. And life pops these things up on you and you have to react. You got to try not to buckle under pressure. And I get tested a lot. And I keep saying tested. I won't say tested. I'll just say you just go through life and you learn, you experience things. Because I kind of used to just buckle under pressure. I kind of just used to lose it. I kind of just like used to just be like, I can't do this, like save me type of thing. You know what I mean? And I think it scared my mom a lot for many years because she always like made sure she had to be on me. She made sure, you know, she had to check up on me. I mean, she still does. She still calls every day. You know what I'm saying? You will not catch her sleeping. No, you will not say, oh, you know, something happened to your daughter and you ain't speak, and she ain't speak to me that. No, I spoke to my daughter. She's fine. You know what I'm saying? She just was like, she would hate to be, you know, one of us, God forbid something happens to us and, you know, police come to the house and say, do you know what happened to your child? And you're like, oh, I don't know, I haven't spoken to, like, she just is not into stuff like that. But I just want to hold left. But anyway, like, I just want to say, yeah, I want to share that because it's just crazy. Like, now I have to go into a whole nother phase of life for myself. And it's exciting. You know, I'm learning a lot. I've changed, I've grown. I'm proud of myself of a lot of excuse me, different things. Not getting emotional, I just had something in my throat. But anyway, and I'm excited for the next chapter because I feel like good things and great things are going to happen. I just don't know which ones or what in certain parts of my life. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this next chapter. Yeah, I'm eating better and taking vitamins and stuff, you know. So that's my next struggle. So that's what, I won't say struggle, that's my next thing that I need to really put time in. I'm meditating more at night. I'm feeling a lot calmer. I'm not emotional. You know, it's so good. You don't know how important it is to go through a whole day and like just feeling relaxed and good. Can you remember the last time that happened? You know, something always pisses you off. Either you got to go to work, either you got to, you know, deal with this, deal with that. Like, I don't know, maybe because it just comes in so fast and I just delete it out, you know, immediately till it just, you know, after a while it just doesn't even exist. So start working on those things. Face your fears, definitely, because and when you face your fears, like, you find out so many things about yourself. You find out things you never even thought of thinking of, that you learn. So, definitely face your fears. That's my thing now. Like, that's my adrenaline rush. Like, if I fear something, or fear saying something, a lot of times saying stuff, because I never will open my mouth. And that's why I'm working on my throat chakra now. I say what I need to say. So, you know what I mean? Believe it or not. But yeah, I really say how I feel, and not try to sugarcoat it because this person's not going to understand me, or I don't want to come off the wrong way. My thing is, I'm coming from the heart. If you don't feel like that, then that's fine. I just don't have the time right now to break it down to you. I'm just, this is how I feel, and this is what I need at this particular point in time. But shoot, anyway, this scarf is like sliding off my head. So that's my video for this go round. And that's it. I can't really think of nothing. I was thinking